We have Caitlin here, and she is going to have her SoftWave discovery session. So Caitlin, tell us what's bothering you. Give us a little history about the condition that you're dealing with and how it's affecting your daily activities.
Sure. So my right knee has been inflamed. It's been bothering me, especially as I'm getting a little bit older. Growing up, I played sports. I was a soccer player, and I favored the right side of my body. So always being a righty when it comes to sports. In addition to that, I love to hike, bike, and I'm super active. So as I'm getting a little bit older, I'm starting to feel more of those aches and pains in my joints, but specifically my right knee. After running for a little bit during hiking and going downhill, the pressure that it puts on my knees, I'm just feeling it a little bit more these days. So it makes it a little bit uncomfortable, and therefore definitely affects some of my day-to-day activities. It comes and goes in waves, so pain level will vary, but there was a couple of months ago where it was almost debilitating, where I had to like hobble down the stairs, and so having some relief would be perfect.
So we briefly discussed your knee pain and the issues that you're having, and you did a little squat for us, and you had some discomfort, and I noticed some restriction in there. So go ahead and do that squat and tell us what you're feeling.
So I'm not as flexible as I used to be, clearly, but as I go down, I feel like I put more pressure on my left side to give my right side some relief. So it's very tight going down, and then I can also feel a little pop coming up too. So it's, yeah, definitely not as comfortable as it used to be in maybe a few years ago, but obviously a lot of wear and tear and running around and things like that. So.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to have you lay on your back here. Okay, and just like that, I'm going to put some gel on your knee here. Okay, so we just finished Caitlin's discovery session. Tell us about it. What did you feel?
That was absolutely incredible. So I remember now just from that, I don't know if it just brought back some repressed memories, but I can tell you exactly when that injury had happened, playing soccer with my daughter, and I felt a tear or pull, but since the pain had gone away a little bit, I kind of pushed it off to the side. But when using that machine, it pinpointed exactly where the injury was, and I didn't even mention meniscus, and you're like, that's right where your meniscus is. So to be able to pinpoint exactly where the injury is and to feel the intensity of exactly where it is, because as soon as we go up and above over here, it's not as intense, I don't feel it. But as soon as we hit this lower spot right here where that meniscus is, that was, I mean, like, I felt it. So, just kind of feeling again, it definitely doesn't feel as tight. It feels a lot, actually it feels a lot looser.
That's exactly what most people say. It feels lighter, it feels looser, better mobility. Yeah. Go ahead and do that squat again. Tell me how it feels.
Oh, well, I got
there you go.
There we go. Much better. And now it's funny because I feel this crack, but there's no injury to that. But this one, it actually feels so much looser. Definitely not as tight, like not even close.
And that's just one session.
Yeah.
So the wild thing is that when we're going over those healthy tissues that are undamaged, you didn't feel anything, did you?
Correct, yes.
When we hit those damaged tissues.
Oh yeah, no, I felt it.
You definitely felt it,
yes,
yeah.
Yes.
So thank you so much for sharing your experience.